Everybody, I've got another fabric journal for you here today, and it is, I brought my ruler, it is almost 5.5, might be a 1/16 less, by, and I like to measure it from where the cloth is. I don't like to measure the overhang, and it looks like it's by 9. So it's a nice size journal. There's the spine. I used a green fabric up under here, and then I put some cheesecloth, and then this was like a mini placemat, maybe doily placemat that I covered the book in, and then I put a big piece of doily over it. This I coffee stained. The rest I left as is. On the front, it's got 2 real pretty pink roses and some doily and some lace and some fabric, and then another part of a doily here. It's got a lace closure. And on the inside, oh, and I didn't restuff that last one, so I'm going to have to get my book back. On the inside, we have a real pretty lacy doily cover. It's real pretty, and I backed it on some white fabric, so it kind of goes. It kind of looks like it's just that, but it's not. It's I got a pocket fabric up under it. We have a card that I made. This is the original. And then you have 3 envelopes for letter writing with some coffee dyed papers inside. So you have 3 of those. Put that in the back. Over here, a real pretty picture of a lady, and she's looks like she's darning yarn, possibly, or straightening out her yarn, or maybe fixing to wrap it into a ball. Got a little angel image here in the background. This is a piece of music paper that has been script stamped, and I made this flower out of little loop-de-doos. That was tough. You know, it's real time consuming, so I think I just made like 2 of them. And this is a charm with a little piece of fabric up under it for the center. It has some cardstock, some coffee dyed papers with the script stamp. A real pretty card. Opens up. Well, yeah, let's move you up a little bit. On this side is, I used pattern paper, and I stamped on it, and I sewed on a little piece of fabric that I stamped on. And back here is an old, it's from that 1956-57 menus, different recipe packets that I got that were in magazines. So I used a piece of that back there. And I put a real big piece of coffee dyed paper, a vintage stamped image, and a real pretty rose. And I double inked that. I did the ink up here in one color, and of course the leaves in another. I like how that came out. Over here is a real pretty lady with some script stamping over the coffee dyed. And this is a book page. I think it's out of a Reader's Digest plant book. Over here, a coffee dyed glassine bag with a ticket, and it's got some dictionary paper and a stamp. And some cards, index cards to journal. Oop, looky there. Okay. Another card. A piece of corrugated paper. Journaling spot on the back. And you can put a picture over this. You know, you just glue up the back of your picture and it will stay there. I do it all the time. Over here, a little mini paper clip with a tuck spot, piece of lace, and that is a blue flower, and it opens up for putting in whatever you would like. Move that up a little bit. There we go. And this is a piece of ephemera. And it's got a bow and some music paper back here. It's an envelope. And it's a Velcro closure. And just stick your hand in there. It's been Mod Podged or Collage Podged. So it's firm. And you can actually get your hand in there fine. A little journaling. That is a vintage calling card. It's a print. It's not the original. I love looking at this these ephemeras. Here, genuine true blue enameled teapot. Holds 1 quart. Holds 1 quart. You can get that one for 37 cents. Or you can get 3.5 quart size for 59 cents. Isn't that neat? True blue enameled wares. I mean, I think I've even seen some of that. Some of these estate sales that I go. I don't know if it's the exact same stuff because these are black and white pictures, but it's blue enamel. And then over here, a book page with a part of a guest ticket. And it's got, you could actually, if you wanted to, journal around on this back here. You have a little mini booklet to write in, and a card, and another card. Over here, a nice place to journal. You know, I like it when you can journal on the pockets. Pages have been script stamped. And again, more journaling cards that I've made, and a little card that says postcard. See all the script? It's pretty. Very pretty. And over here, another vintage lady. If this were my book, see, I would be journaling all down there. I journal everywhere. And it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look junky. Some people say, oh, it's such a pretty image, I don't want to cover it up. Well, you can outline it and write, you know, that way if you wanted to. But it doesn't become your own until you do journal. That's what makes it yours. Here's a music page with some fabric and a little pearl. And a little tag that says Hope. Vintage tag. And another card. I might stick some more things in here. You know how I am. I can't stand it. This is the Reader's Digest plant book that I have. And I put a charm at the end of the string here. And 2 nice places to journal. I'm also a doodler. So, see, I would be going all over. Over here, a piece of lace with a pearl and book page and some fabrics. We're pretty vintage ladies. We're a pretty place to journal there. And this is a pocket with a little stamp and a little bow here. And it has some journaling papers inside. So I know, I can tell by looking at this one that I'm going to be adding some stuffings, some stuffers, what I call stuffers papers. So it'll be a surprise. Over here, another pocket with some lace, and it's been sewn. I just love these stamps. I got them at a garage sale, so I don't know, you know, they were just loose. And back here, guess what? Yep. So stuff to write on there, and you could put something back there if you wanted to. And over here is the other side of that glassine bag, and it's got a piece of black toile that I've inked up and a ticket with a little lace. You could journal something on there. And in here is another booklet. Papers, little dictionary page, and card. Really big card. And I double inked. I put black here and I put chocolate back there. Somebody left out. They got two of my faves in here. Another card. And I put both of those in there. And stamp here. That's a piece of washi tape. Over here is some pattern paper on some of that Reader's Digest book with some cheesecloth, and I placed a journal, and then it's got lace running down the edge there. Some script stamping, a pretty image. Over here is a pink rose and a pearl with some fabrics, different fabrics and lace. And I did a little bit of this is on a dictionary page, a French dictionary page, and then I added some layers of scrapbooking paper, so it made like this real pretty stripe that went down. And back here, I love this image, so delicate. Isn't that pretty? So pretty, with lace, and then I put some lace on the bottom and some lace on the side. And here's a really big pocket, and I just kind of jagged with the scissors, kind of didn't cut in a straight line on purpose. Some fabrics, some pearls, and over here I put a card and another place to journal, some stamping, and here's the back with a few threads that I'm sure somebody doesn't want. Look how that charm just hangs down. It's just so neat. But I left the back plain. There's the back again, and the side, and the front. And I want to thank y'all for being here, and I'm going to try and get another video out today, and I will see you on that video. Bye-bye.